Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review. This time around, I'm going to be doing a review for episode 19 of season 1 of The Flash. Who is Harrison Wells? So yeah, as usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. But yeah, before I begin that, 10-second spoiler warning. As usual, for those of you that actually watched the episode and haven't already, stop the video. Go check it out and then come back and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning, as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch the episode and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me that never gave you a fair warning, because as usual, I did. So as I said before, as usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. So basically in this episode, you have Barry who has to go against this meta-human called Hannibal Bates, which I really like his name. I'm going to be honest, I really like his name. It's kind of a play on Hannibal Lecter and Norman Bates, obviously Silence of the Lamb and Psycho, two of the most iconic villains in movie history. I really do like how they kind of use that. And even after that, the Hannibal Bates character looks kind of creepy. At least at the end of the episode. Basically, his powers, he's known as Everyman. Basically, what he can do is touch any person, and then he could transform to look like them. And in his mind, I'm supposing it's his mind, he has a database of all the people he's ever transformed into. So he could touch someone, transform as them, then transform into someone else, and then like maybe 5 weeks later transform again to that same person, to the person they touched about 5 weeks ago. So I really did like that. He can't get their powers, which I guess is acceptable. You know, like he touched Barry, and now he looks like Barry, with the Flash and whatever, but he's not. You know, he doesn't have the super speed. So yeah. There's that, and really this Hannibal character, really funny. He manages to, frame Eddie for a crime that he didn't commit, obviously, and he's been doing this apparently for like the past year, posing as other people or transforming into other people, and then committing these crimes, and then since he looks like them, they get blamed for the crime. So Eddie supposedly kills 2 officers or injures them. I don't think he actually killed them, but he severely injures them. Obviously, it's this Everyman character, Hannibal Lecter character, basically, or Hannibal Bates, Norman Bates, whatever character. And I thought that was actually pretty cool. See Eddie kind of be stuck in this weird situation. You have Barry trying to knock some sense to him, saying that you didn't do this. You didn't do this, period. So there's that, and you also have Barry who's trying to judge Harrison Wells, because he already knows Harrison Wells, there's something wrong with him. Caitlin and Cisco are kind of in the in now, so to speak. They know Barry's looking at evidence for Harrison Wells or against Harrison Wells to see what he was doing at the time of his mother's murder and see if he's the Reverse Flash, whatever. So that was pretty funny and pretty cool at the same time. Aside from that, I mean, the stuff with Eddie, him being framed and all that was actually pretty cool. The stuff with so that the stuff I'm trying to word it correctly. All that stuff is pretty cool. Then you also have Cisco and Joe, and they go meet up with Quentin from Arrow, and they're trying to find the body of Harrison Wells, or who they think should be Harrison Wells or whatever, because they're being suspicious, and they find this body of Harrison Wells closer to the original car crash that we've seen of in flashbacks. So I thought that was pretty cool, kind of a call back to flashbacks, and then they examine the corpse, come to find out it's the real Harrison Wells at the end of the episode. To which Barry, Caitlin, and Cisco are wondering who are they working for then. And they managed to find a small room, the Reverse Flash hideout, which I think is one of the biggest reveals in the season thus far. I mean, we kind of known it, but for them, it's pretty amazing. They find the Reverse Flash, the suit, and they find the newspaper article, the hologram of the newspaper article. It says Flash missing in crisis, and apparently that article, I didn't notice it before. I don't think anybody noticed it before, but that article was written by Iris West Allen. So yeah, you know what that means. Barry and Iris, they marry. So yeah, that was pretty good in my opinion. Really great reviews in my opinion. Overall, really great episode in my opinion. One of the strongest episodes we've had. I mean, for the most part, all the episodes are pretty strong. The weakest episodes will have to be like a 6 out of 10, if anything. I mean, yeah, you have a lot of shows that when you have weak episodes, you have some weak episodes. For example, Walking Dead. When you want to have a weak episode, they have a weak as fuck episode. Same thing with Arrow. When they want to have a pretty weak episode, they have a pretty weak episode. Constantine, they had weak episodes, but for the most part, they were still somewhat on par. Grace Point, they had like 1 or 2 weak episodes in that miniseries. Red Band Society, from what I can tell, they've only had 1 weak episode, one really weak episode. But I think Flash is the only show I could say that's consistently great in all levels. I mean, even iZombie, that show has been pretty. That one, I wouldn't say it's weak because for the most part, it's one of those shows that you really can't take seriously. So, but there are episodes that are weaker than the rest. But even after that, they're like 5 out of 10 compared to the average score, which is like 7 out of 10. Score out of 10. But I think the weakest episode I've ever seen in a TV series would have to be in Z Nation with that Inception bullshit zombie. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting off track. But yeah, I mean, Flash has no weak episodes, and this is definitely not a weak episode. This is a really strong episode. I mean, really, the only weak episodes I could find in this series will have to be within like the first 5 or 6 episodes of the show's run, and even after that, they were pretty good. Gotham has some weak episodes. Okay, I'm gonna get off that now. Overall, really strong episode, really well written, really well acted. The special effects do get better. You could tell at times, especially with the transformation for Hannibal Bates. You could tell it is getting better. Still a bit cheesy at times, but still overall really great in my opinion. I really did like the reveal of the Reverse Flash to the gang. That was pretty cool and pretty new. And yeah, overall a fantastic episode. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent. I'd have to give this episode an 8.5 out of 10. That's a really great episode in my opinion. Do check it out if you haven't already, as well as the rest of the series, obviously. And that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Comment down below on your thoughts on the episode. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.